Yo, what is up guys, Sean Cookie here, and for you guys today, I'm bringing you guys another gameplay commentary, and today's gameplay I'm bringing you guys is a pretty crazy one, probably one of my best gameplays that I've ever gotten playing Call of Duty, and in this gameplay I go 198-7, and yeah, it's just ridiculous. Like, I would never, honestly I never expect to get a gameplay like this, especially with the game only being out for only being out for like a month or whatever, but I don't know, it's just like this new endurance playlist is just ridiculous. It just, if you don't know what it is, it's basically this endurance playlist is like, it's like a mosh pit, or maybe that's what it's called, endurance mosh pit or something. And basically it's TDM, kill confirmed, domination, and hardpoint all into one playlist, and then everything's doubled, like score limit, time limit, everything. So instead of 250 points to win in hardpoint, it's 500 points. The time limit's also doubled from 5 minutes to 10 minutes, and there's no halftime or anything, so it just feels like you play, you know, 2 games of hardpoint in a row continuously. Like, that's how it pretty much feels if you know, stay in the lobby long enough. We ended the game pretty early. I don't even think the enemy team got even past 250 points against us, and we had like at least, I think, 4 minutes left of time as well, so definitely possible to go for like a 250 plus gameplay, or maybe even 300 if you're on the right map though, like Icebreaker or Jungle maybe. Like, this map with all the buildings, it's not happening. Also, the enemies that you verse have to be very willing to let you get a 200 plus gameplay against them. You gotta hope that they don't rage quit before you even end the game. And I just got really lucky. Like, I was so happy. Like, I was shaking after this gameplay because I was just like, I just couldn't also believe that they just weren't leaving. Like, there's periods in this game where you could just, like, in this gameplay you could just hear the background, like, of the gunship and the strike team and the and the drone squad thing, kill streak as well. Like, it's just all the streaks going at the same time. I can't even get a kill at certain points. Like, I was running around, like, you know, it would have been icing on the cake to get a nuclear as well with the MX9, because I haven't done that yet, but there was no chance. I think the highest kill streak I got, or gun streak, was like maybe 20, and I might have done that once or twice, but like, I don't think I got more than 50 kills with my gun this game. Like, just with like getting kills, like just kill streak, like kills from kill streak wise, and then also like me running around like with the Tempest right now. Like, I didn't even need a gun. Like, I could just use this, and you'll see how many points I get. Like, I just get a shit ton right here, and then I just get all my streaks. Like, there you go. So I would highly recommend using kill dominant specialists when going for high scoring like gameplays like this. Like, as much as the crash, like, I love using the crash specialist, as much as it's awesome to use because you don't have to use scavenger, you give yourself ammo, or you give yourself heals. Like, it's perfect when trying to go on maybe like a long streak without dying and stuff like that. But when you want to get a massive amount of kills, you want to get your score streaks as fast as possible, and the fastest possible way is to use your specialist and get kills with your specialist, because like you guys saw, like, you get a lot of extra little points, as much as it's like an extra 25-50 points here and there from even shooting my Tempest shots into like maybe somebody's barrier, or somebody's mesh mine or something. Like, those, each time you do something small like that and you get that extra 25-50 points, like, that's closer to another kill streak. I think there's a couple times in this gameplay where I die like 50 off another gunship. So like, as many gunships I got in this game, which I think I got 5 altogether, like, I could have had possibly 6 or 7 if I continued on cycling through my streaks and didn't die. I mean, I got really lucky besides that, like I said, but yeah, like, there's times like right here where I'm not even shooting half the guys. Like, I shoot one dude and the electricity goes off to another guy, and it's just and I can't even say it's overpowered, because you know I die from it too all the time. But it's just like if you're a good player, you can use it to your advantage, and you could help your play style out. Like if you want to rush around a lot, I would use the Ajax. You know, you get as much as they nerfed that 9-bang, like the 9-bang's still great, and you get a riot shield with a gun mounted into it. Like there's certain things where it's like if I want to rush, I would use the Ajax. If I'm going on a high scoring gameplay kill wise, like I'm gonna use the Tempest. If I want to go on a long streak, like I don't want to die that many times, I want to, you know, get on mad streaks so I can get like bloodthirsties for like camos or something, then I'm gonna use, you know, the Crash Specialist and give myself more health and more ammo and continue on my streaks. And I can tell you guys my class setup if you guys want. It doesn't really watching this gameplay back, it doesn't really matter. I just keep noticing every time I'm like commentating this gameplay is we just like, oh, here's another clip of the gunship again. But as much as it is ridiculous, this gunship gameplay, this is basically what was happening. Like this was probably one of my most fun like game lobbies ever. Like I was so happy that enemy team wasn't backing out. But back to the class setup. In this game, I'm using the MX9 with the Patriot variant, and I like the variants in this game. I like how the only big difference is in the iron sight. There's nothing else about the gun that has changed in the game, and I like how it's just cosmetically changed and not, you know, add 5% to damage or, you know, mobility or something stupid. But I'm gonna put up the class setup for you guys right now on the screen. I think you guys would really enjoy using this class. It's got a great balance between the perks and the attachments that work hand in hand together. And the attachments I'm using are stock, advanced rifling, rapid fire, and hybrid mag. Comsec device, because you know, gotta get those kill streaks faster. With engineer and gun ho, and it's honestly great because engineer, you know, you get to see everything that, you know, can possibly kill you. Like trip mines and other things. Even the dog, you could see it's, you know, it'll be, you know, glowing red. And then you got the gun ho perk, which not only when you're moving around and jumping or mantling, you keep your accuracy and it stays the same. You also gain the ability to reload on the run, and with the hybrid mag, which gives you the ability to reload faster, but not get so much ammo compared to like extended mag. That little bit of extra ammo, in my opinion, helps out the rapid fire attachment, leaving the class with just a more overall balanced feel to it. So like I said, I highly recommend using it. I'm probably going to continue using this class, and I'm just going to switch out the submachine guns here and there, and it's going to be great. It's a running gun class that I've been working with. And I also wanted to talk about today was the update that came out. I play on Xbox, so we don't get the maps anymore early or anything like that. And, you know, waiting a month would always suck. And I'm so happy that they just changed it to a week. Like that's so much better. Because a month, it's like there'd be times where like I would just forget that DLC even came out. Cause like over the last couple of years, I wouldn't, you know, I get tired of multiplayer and stuff like that, but I always buy the DLC pack like right in the beginning, like even before I play the game. Like it's kind of stupid. Like it's, you know, being a consumer, it's kind of it's being stupid. Like you're just paying for things you don't even know what you're expecting yet. But it's like I like Call of Duty and I like playing zombies and stuff. So like I don't have a problem spending extra money, you know, extra money now, and then, you know, have future DLC and I don't have to think about it later on or have to pay for them. I just, you know, I get them. But there'd be times where like I would completely forgot that DLC even came out, or, you know, if I did hear anything about DLC, it would just be, oh, only on PlayStation. It's like, okay, thank you. Like now I have to wait a month. Like you just, oh, this looks cool. Like this new zombie map looks amazing, and I want to play it. Or all these multiplayer maps come out, but like a month, it would be like, it's just ridiculous. Like only a week is awesome. I'm really happy that they changed it to that. And also in this update, I noticed that they switched the tac chopper to where the thresher is. So I guess I mean the tac chopper. I mean, I think it deserves a spot after the thresher because I've noticed that the tac chopper is so much better than a majority of the kill streaks in this game. Like, it's just, you know, you call it in, it's easy. It's just crazy that they even switched it. I don't think I've ever even seen that. I've been playing Call of Duty for 10 years, or over 10 years now. Like, I don't think I've ever seen them, like, switch something like that. And I know it's nothing too crazy, you know, it's not like they added a new kill streak or anything like that, which I think they should do. They should add, like, the dog's kill streak as, like, a DLC one thing or something like that. Like, they really need to, like, do some crazy things like that. And I think they're in the right direction with only waiting 1 week for the DLC. And then also, like, every week there, like, seems to be, like, I don't think there's an update every Tuesday, but, like, that's what this seems like recently, or like a new playlist update. There's always just continuously new stuff, and they're competing with Fortnite, and I guess that's what they noticed. Like, Fortnite is just, it's such a, you know, big game that's what they're competing with now. And yeah, like, I got tired of Fortnite, and, you know, Fortnite's cool. It's a great game. It's like Halo 3. It has a time and place, and it will go down as one of the biggest games, like, ever, streaming wise, YouTube wise. But again, there's always going to be another game. And Call of Duty's a little different, though. I feel like Call of Duty is like the veteran. You know, Call of Duty survived Halo. Call of Duty survived a bunch of other games that happened over the last couple years. Honestly, the only thing I thought Call of Duty would ever do is kill itself, because it's always been, like, kind of a copy and paste fest. And that's the thing, it's like, that's its own destruction. It's just its own game because of underdevelopment. But Black Ops 4 just seems to be just really, like, really good. The only thing I could say that I haven't noticed personally, but everyone keeps saying it, is that there's skill-based matchmaking. Now, I know for a fact. I love how I say fact, but I mean, I really technically don't. But it's like one of those things where I know there's lobby balancing. There's no question about it, because, you know, if I go into a lobby and there's, you know, let's say 5 random single guys just like me, and then there's a whole other team, there's like a 3-man party or 2-man party. The 3-man party and the 2-man party go on the same team, and it's like, how does that make any sense? And it's like, oh wait, I have like a 3.3 KD and my score per minute's over 550, so, like, obviously they're gonna put me on the bad team. But don't know if there's skill-based matchmaking. Hopefully not, because that will ruin this game instantly. But there is lobby balancing, I'm pretty sure. And this is the end of the game, so I'm going to wrap it up now. I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay commentary. I haven't done one of these in a very long time, and also it was like 16 minutes, so hopefully you enjoyed. 198-7, one of my best gameplays that I've ever gotten in Call of Duty. So hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, if you guys could, give me a like, comment, subscribe, do what you gotta do, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace out, guys.